Tech Hub for a smarter you. So on the final lap of the show, still concentrating and focusing our attention on beaming our searchlight on Black girls in tech, I met with someone very, very interesting, a young woman, a youth doing awesome things with tech. I met with Karen Emelu. She's the founder of Black Girls in Tech. She actually held a program in Lagos that gathered hundreds of girls together, both potential and those who are existing tech workers, people who do tech things in Nigeria. And they came to discuss how, Black girls can forge in the tech sector. She also broke down in this conversation I had with her a misconception that people have about technology. You will be shocked when you find out. This is how the conversation went.
I'm currently a data visualization scientist, so I work for Accenture within a cybersecurity team. So we're monitoring cybersecurity, and I analyze all the data that comes in through. How I got into this space, I was initially studying computer software engineering, but I didn't like it. I didn't find it was for me because I really didn't like back-end engineering. Wasn't for me. So I dropped out of that course. Look, I have the privilege to drop out of, because a lot of women don't have the privilege to kind of like ponder around and see what they wanted to do and dabble. Fortunately, I had the privilege to. I dabbled in analytical science and I liked it, so I went back and I did a degree in analytical science, which is how I'm working, where I am at the moment. So that's kind of how I got into my role. But like I was saying, a lot of women do not have, they're only pushed towards, say, computer programming, and that's it. They don't even have the opportunity to try to upskill in another area. And I feel like that is important for them to be provided with different options and say, you know what, I can dabble in this, I don't like this, I can go to something else. So that's something that we're also trying to, give these women a chance to taste different things. So for example, we're doing a 2-day coding workshop in 2 weeks for our members, where we're going to be giving them an introduction to Python for day 1, and the second day is web development. If you want to do front-end development, but you're not too sure, spend the whole day with us. We will teach you the fundamentals. We'll teach you HTML, CSS. If you like it, tell us. We will see what we can do, what internships that we can put you on, how we can help you to upskill. So that's the work that we're doing here at the moment.
So quickly, there's a misconception, I think, that to be a girl in tech, you have to know how to code, or you must love figures so well. Is that true? Do you want to break that?
It's 100% not true whatsoever. I cannot stress enough. I feel like there is definitely a stigma that you must learn how to code. I hate writing code. That's why I work in non-technical roles. I say I'm not writing code. I hate it. There are so many other technical roles, and I feel like the problem is women are not educated on. You just think of coding, tech, and you just think of computer programming. You don't think of product design, project management, data analytics. You don't think of those, you just think of coding. And I feel like that's another thing that we're trying to do, expose these women to, you don't have to break your head with mathematics and code. If you have an eye for design, you want to work on building apps, designing apps for these big companies, you can do that as well. Don't try to, squish yourself into a box because you feel like I need to do that. Explore yourself. What do you like? And think, okay, how can I transfer these skills, these hobbies I like, into this particular role? And that's what we're trying to teach these women how to do.
So if you have the government's ear, you have the ears of teachers in Nigeria and regulators and those who are at the helm of affairs, what would you want them to do to promote women, girls in tech in Nigeria?
I would say definitely highlight women in tech more and their achievements. If you look, even Forbes 30 under 30, there's so many Black Nigerian women that was on it this year that I was gobsmacked. There was no coverage whatsoever. They don't understand it's so important for these young girls to see women that are exactly like them making it like that, because it inspires them. Do you know how hard it is to not have resources, not have opportunities to upskill? And when you see someone that comes from where you are, doing amazing things in tech, it motivates you to see if they can do it, I can do it. Highlight it more and put more funding towards women getting educated, women even just supplying them with materials, basic stuff like laptop. We have so many people that will email us saying, I want to learn I don't even have a laptop. That is a 1-inch barrier that can be easily overcome, and that can change the trajectory of someone's life learning how to code because they're provided with a laptop. So I feel like funding and raising more, awareness of more black people in tech. Because when you talk to these women, they say, I don't see other black women, but they are there, they're just not recognized, and I feel it's important for them to do so.
What is your hope for the black woman in tech?
More opportunities, equal opportunities, more opportunities to learn, to upskill, and to get employed.
Tech Hub, for a smarter you. Wow. Isn't it such a relief that you can now function in a role in the tech sector without being proficient or versatile in mathematics and coding? I mean, those two are one of the reasons a lot of people, especially girls, run away from technology. Now that you know, go ahead and live your dream. And on that note of relief, we come to the end of today's episode of Tech Hub. It's been a bumper package, right? Well, I'd always advise as I go that beware that COVID-19 is still around the corner. It is your responsibility to take care of your health and the person next to you. Ensure you keep to the protocols that the health experts in your community have laid down. Thank you so much for joining us on Tech Hub, which is your number one stop shop for all things tech in Africa. Well, I'd say always send your recommendations and questions at Silverbird N24 using the hashtag TechUp so we can track your conversation as well. You can also hit me directly at Mercy Frank on all social media platforms. Well, that is how we come to the end of today's episode of TechUp. And I say, as we go, keep innovating. It is TechUp. See you in the next episode. Ciao.